Hey, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to work on these little Valentine hang tags, wooden tags. They come in a set of 3 that you see here. I get these from Wholesale Decor and More, and that website will be linked below this video. Lisa is great to work with. She'll also do custom type stuff for you too. She has gobs to choose from on her website. They come with these little, all the little pieces that you see, little words and everything needed. So cute. So I'm just using some makeup sponge and cutting them up. And to begin with, I'm just going to paint the tags vintage white, just acrylic paint by Folk Art. And I'm just giving it one good coat. Just making sure the entire top is coated. Trying to get my strokes to go all in the same direction. I decided to do all 3 the same base color. So I'll use my heat tool and give those a quick dry. And then I'm going to put a layer on top of that of pearlescent acrylic paint by Folk Art in the color Mother of Pearl. And this is just a really shimmery pearlescent color. And so it just blends with the color that I painted already. And I'm just putting one thin layer on top of that. I'm not worrying too much about going in the spots where the pieces are going to be glued on. So if you see that I'm not getting the whole tag, that is why. I'm just getting it where it will show. Although on some of them I did end up getting pretty much the whole tag almost. But this gives it such a shimmery, just a whole different look. And I really thought it looked really, really pretty for these heart and Valentine and love themed tags. These would be great to hang from a shelf, to sit on a tiered tray, to put on packages, to put in a Valentine's vignette on a table. It's quite a lot of uses, really. So now I'm just going to start painting the pieces, and I'm using a baby pink and a darker pink. And these are apple barrel paints. I can't remember the colors exactly, but I'm, again, just using the foam makeup sponges. Making sure I get it all coated on top. I'm going to do the X's on this XOX, but not the O because there is a piece that goes on top of that, so I'll just glue on top of that. So here's just a pale baby pink. And I will get the bigger scalloped edge heart. It's kind of like a lace that will go underneath the other piece. Again, just one thick, not thick, but one good layer. Also do that O. And I didn't start on the little Cupid with his arrow yet. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with him. I had to kind of think about it. So I started with these other pieces first. But I will get to him. Or is it her? We don't even know, do we? So I'm going to use a little tacky glue and hot glue. Just I thought, sometimes hot glue will pop right off wood, especially if it's painted. So I'm using a little tacky glue to make sure it's a little stronger adherence, I guess is the word. So there it gives it another layer, and it's so cute. I'm going to do the same with this heart piece. A little tacky glue and then a little hot glue in the middle. Hot glue is definitely almost instant. I think they're so cute. And so I have this metallic paint It's Bella Rose brand. And I get this at Hobby Lobby. And this color is rose blue. And I'm just putting a thin layer over the pinks, all the pinks, the light and the darker one, just for some shimmer. Just gives it a whole new look. Just one thin layer is all. And I'll do it on the X and O as well. So pretty. So I'll do the same on this. What I like about these wood kits is I like the layers. You know, you stack some pieces and it just gives it dimension. I think it's just more pleasing to the eye that way. So now I decided to paint my Cupid, and so I'm using the baby pink and a little bit of brown, and I'm going to mix those, kind of make a peachy skin color. I saw this was a little too dark, so I add some more baby pink here. And I thought I did pretty good mixing this. It was a pretty good skin color, I thought, for my Cupid. So again, I'm just using a makeup sponge, and I'm trying to just get the person, her arm and her body and head. Give that a dry, and then I'm using that same Bella Rose metallic paint, but this one is in the color rose gold. So I'm giving a little shimmer on top of this Cupid girl. Cupid baby, Cupid boy, Cupid girl, I'm not sure. I'm going to say it's a she. But again, with the shimmer. And now the tiny parts of the arrow, I am going to use my acrylic paint markers. I got these on Amazon and they will be linked below. They are actually acrylic paint, and I grabbed a brown one, so I'm just getting that, the bow and also the arrow. And it makes it so nice and easy to get those small little pieces. Actually put a little bit more on, kind of like doing a second layer of paint, because this is acrylic paint, it's just in a marker form. So awesome. And then I did paint the little pink heart pink and then put the shimmer on it as well. So I'm gluing that on top now of the bow and arrow. So before I glue them on, I grabbed another Bedham acrylic paint marker. I'm just putting some white dots around the lacy part of the pink heart. This gives it a whole new look. I love how it turned out. Just putting some little highlights and some dots on the heart. Then I'm just putting some polka dots all over the X and O. And I love the look of these dots. And again, so easy. It's like I'm, just using a marker, but it's paint. And now for the little rings to go on the tags, I'm using my Rub and Buff in the color Gold Leaf. And I'm just getting the tiniest little bit on my edge of my fingertip. I'm just getting the whole top part, and it's kind of a shimmery gold leaf color. Kind of goes along with the rest of the project, just the shimmer all over everything. So I'm doing all three of those the same way. And then I'll glue those on top of the tags as well, the same way I did the other gluing. I do a little bit of tacky glue and then a little bit of hot glue as well. And at first I didn't think I was going to use the little word tags, but I decided it needed something more, so I'm glad I used them. So I painted those that same darker pink, And then used my Bedham markers again, the white, and it has a fine tip end. And so I just traced the words that are on each of those 3 tags. One says heart, one says arrow, and one says love. But first I'm gluing those pieces on, again with the tacky glue and the hot glue. And there's little etchings of where the pieces go, so that's very helpful too. So you know exactly where they're supposed to go. And even though I painted over them, you can still see them, so it's very handy. And I'm doing the same thing on all 3 pieces. And then I will get to those rings at the top and glue those on the whole of the tag. And I love how these rings are there too for that layer to put on top of the tag. I mean, you could use them without too, but I just love the look it gives that, this extra layer. I really like it. And I love the rub and buff on it. It makes it look so pretty. So more vintage, kind of more of a, I don't know if elegant is the word, but I just like the looks it gives it. Hope you do too. Love it. So here I'm using the fine tip of my Bedham acrylic markers. And like I said, just because the words are etched in, so even though I painted over it, you can still see where they're at, and I'm just filling in the words. One says love, like this one. The other one's arrow, and one is heart. And that one I'm putting on straight, and there's room to do so. And the others I'm putting at a slant and hanging off the tag just ever so slightly. So, but I'll do the same thing on this, a little bit of tacky glue and a little bit of hot glue for instant hold. This one I put on a slant as well. And I love how these turned out. I got this thick white twine at Walmart. I was super thrilled when I found it. I love it. I usually, work with the brown colored twine, so this is a lot of fun. It's a brand new roll, so this end is really curly, but as you hang them, they'll eventually straighten out, I'm sure. So I'm just sticking the loop through and tying a knot. Easy peasy, keeping it simple. Doing the same thing on all 3. And I'm going to take these to a local boutique in town and sell them as a set of 3 probably. You could sell them individually too if you do craft fairs. They're a great little project. Super happy with how they turned out. I love the shimmer. Hope you do too. Be sure and check out all the links below. And I really appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. And you have a whimsical day. Thanks so much.